Once upon a time, in a small Italian village, there lived a kind and lonely woodcarver named Geppetto. He spent his days crafting toys and figurines, but his heart longed for a child of his own. One day, Geppetto carved a puppet out of wood and gave it the name Pinocchio. As Geppetto admired his creation, he wished with all his heart that Pinocchio could be a real boy. That night, as the stars twinkled in the sky, a magical blue fairy appeared in Geppetto's workshop. Hearing his wish, she waved her wand and brought Pinocchio to life. "Pinocchio," as she said, "if you prove yourself brave, truthful, and selfless, you will become a real boy." The next morning, Geppetto was overjoyed to find Pinocchio alive. He treated him like a son and sent him to school, hoping he would learn and grow into a fine young boy. But Pinocchio, curious and easily distracted, often strayed from the path. On his way to school, Pinocchio met a sly fox and a cunning kid who convinced him to skip school and join a puppet show instead. "You learn fame and fortune," they promised. Pinocchio, tempted by their words, followed them. The puppet master was delighted with Pinocchio's ability to move on his own and decided to keep him. However, Pinocchio begged to go home, and the puppet master let him go, giving him 5 gold coins for Geppetto. On his way home, Pinocchio met the fox and the cat again. This time, they tricked him into burying his gold coins in their field of miracles, claiming they would grow into a tree of gold. When Pinocchio returned to dig up his treasure, he found nothing but an empty hole. Feeling ashamed and alone, Pinocchio was visited by the blue fairy. She asked him what had happened, but Pinocchio, afraid of disappointing her, told a lie. To his shock, his wooden nose grew longer with every lie he told. The blue fairy explained, "A lie will grow and grow until it is as plain as the nose on your face." She forgave Pinocchio and encouraged him to do better. Pinocchio promised to be good, but he soon found himself in more trouble. He wandered into the land of toys, where children could play all day without rules or responsibilities. There, he befriended a mischievous boy named Lampwick. But the land of toys was a trap. Pinocchio and Lampwick discovered too late that all the children who stayed there turned into donkeys. Pinocchio sprouted donkey ears and a tail before escaping. Desperate to make amends, Pinocchio learned that Geppetto had gone searching for him and had been swallowed by a giant whale while at sea. Pinocchio, determined to save his father, bravely dove into the ocean. Inside the whale's belly, he found Geppetto. Using his cleverness, Pinocchio devised a plan. They built a fire to make the whale sneeze, and the force of the sneeze sent them both out into the open sea. Exhausted but safe, they reached the shore together. The blue fairy, seeing Pinocchio's bravery and selflessness, rewarded him. She appeared once more and transformed him into a real boy. "You have proven yourself, Pinocchio," as she said. Geppetto and Pinocchio returned home, happier than ever. From that day on, Pinocchio was a good and loving son, and the two of them lived happily ever after. Moral of the story: honesty, bravery, and selflessness lead to true happiness and transformation. Lies and bad choices bring trouble, but redemption is always possible through good actions.